Welcome to West Country Wanderings and welcome to the county of Worcestershire today. I'm in the beautiful town of Great Malvern. Now I'm not going to do any hiking across the hills today. Unfortunately my back has been playing, as you probably know if you've been following my channel recently. I'm actually travelling very light today, so I've just got my little microphone with me and my little pancake lens, my 22mm. This is why it looks a little bit different vlogging. The reason I'm doing that, I thought have a tour around the town here, taking some photographs and share those with you here on this beautiful day. It's really cold today, but it's got a nice crisp air here in the Malvern Hills. So I hope you enjoy the tour here in Great Malvern in Worcestershire. So I thought I'd start off here at Great Malvern Station. It's recently been repainted again with these fantastic, do you see that up there? Those wonderful trefoils. The colour of that is magnificent. So yeah, Great Malvern Station sits on the Cotswold line that goes between Hereford, Worcester, down to Oxford, across the Cotswolds. Beautiful here, wonderful colours as well. It really is quite a tremendous station. In fact, it's probably, I would say, yes, definitely my favourite station in the whole of the West Country Wanderings region that I cover here on YouTube. It's just a tremendous place, and it's wonderful to see that it's been recently cared for again and loved by being repainted, and it suits the town really well. It's about quarter of a mile from the town centre here. Malvern also has another station at a place called Malvern Link, which serves the other end of the town, and you can actually go up into the main town centre here or go down the other way down to a place called Barnard's Green, which is kind of a village also within Malvern, which has a few independent shops of its own. But we're going to head out of here, the station, down towards the town centre, have a look around the Malvern Priory and the area around there. So now we've left the station at Great Malvern, walking up a little bit of the hill. When you get to the hill, the main road there, you can turn right to Barnard's Green, as I say, that's where the village centre is, or left into the town centre of Great Malvern itself. Now this unusual structure here is called the Edinburgh Dome, so called because it was opened by the Duke of Edinburgh in 1978, and it's an unusual fiberglass design, still used today by its local school as their main sports hall. Now the road between the railway station and the centre of Great Malvern is lined with these wonderful Victorian mansions, there's no other way of putting it. Some of them are now in use by lots of the various private schools that dot the Great Malvern area, but it's wonderful with the leaves on the ground this time of year in late autumn, pretty much coming to winter now on this day, which is only about 3 degrees here in Malvern, to walk along here this fantastic tree-lined avenue. So now in Priory Park, you can just make out Malvern Priory just behind that large white building, which is in fact one of Malvern's many theatres. We'll have a closer look at that shortly. So from this angle here you can see just how close Great Malvern is to the Malvern Hills, which I have covered here previously on the channel. It's I think 4 videos that I've done on the Malvern Hills. So far it's actually my favourite place in the whole of the West Country Wanderings region. And that finger post there actually says town centre, and also says to the hills, because this is the way you'd come if you're walking from the railway station, making your way up towards, well, the top of Worcestershire Beacon. In Priory Park you've also got this magnificent lake with a lovely bridge that goes right across it as well. You even have a lovely little waterfall in the corner of the lake with a pedestrian bridge that goes over the top of it. And so the leisure centre is here as well. That's the leisure centre, just the other side of the bridge and the lake here in Great Malvern. And the pride and joy of Priory Park here in Great Malvern has to be the bandstand. It's a wonderful centre point of the foothills of the Malvern Hills. So this here is Malvern Theatres. Many theatres here. Also have a cinema and cafe, full facilities in the foyer here. Lots of big name productions and lots of famous actors come here to perform. Now this looks like a very popular event indeed, with all these traders here on the green in front of the Priory. Now when I come to Malvern, I can never resist going into this fantastic Malvern bookshop. 5 rooms of second-hand books. It's highly recommended if, like me, you love books. Now you may remember earlier on I said that Great Malvern is one of the 3 town centres in Malvern. The other one is at Malvern Link, and there's the one here at Barnard's Green. And you're now looking at the green at Barnard's Green. Lots of shops around here, and yeah, it's about quarter of a mile south of the railway station, half a mile away from Great Malvern. So though they're switching the lights on in Great Malvern, come away from that for the moment. Got some decorations here as well. Let's have a bit of a further look around here at Barnard's Green in Malvern. It's here, this bus stop is also acts as a war memorial, and it's the tidiest bus stop I think I've ever seen. Let's have a closer look at it. So yeah, it's been painted in primary colours. Yeah, the nice blue and yellow. And as it's next to the war memorial, we've got these wonderful poppies on the side of it as well. And there we go, Barnard's Green War Memorial Bus Stop. And this here is Barnard's Green Garden of Remembrance. A hand of peace and doves of peace. And like all of the town centres here in Malvern, the hills still act as a dominant backdrop. Now, I love this on top of the post box here at Barnard's Green. You're probably thinking, that looks like Chronicles of Narnia. Well, yes, that's because C.S. Lewis had got connections to Malvern. And there it says about celebrating the 125 years, 1898. 29th of November, and he died on the 22nd November 1963. Lion of the Witch, the Wardrobe, Prince Caspian, Voyage of the Dawn Treader, Silver Chair. That's great. I have a traditional butcher's there, nicely framed with the Malvern Hills behind it. And we also got a one-stop shop and a Subway here at Barnard's Green as well. Some more shops running down both sides of the street here. So now we're going to wrap a little video up here, Barnard's Green, and head back into Great Malvern Town Centre to wrap today's little video up. Malvern has a real buzz about it today with all of these traders here. First trading day of Christmas, really, I guess, down towards the magnificent Priory Gateway. And there's lots of places to eat and drink here right outside the main post office here in Malvern. And now we have some snow as well. Well, I wasn't expecting this when I started filming here today. All of this is unplanned. I just wanted a quick tour around the town, but it's turning into an entirely different video to what I envisaged it to be. That's always a really good thing. This is a great site. If you're not already aware of it, Malvern is the home of Morgan Cars. Yes, they're built right here in Malvern. Wonderful example here. Now Malvern is great for shopping. It even has its own department store still going called Austin's. Sells furniture, and they have its own restaurant called Form, which has a breakfast, bakery and deli. Now this is worth showing. Throughout the whole of the Malvern Hills, you have these wonderful, well, replica gas lamps. Time when they had gas lamps around the town of Malvern and the hills going down to Malvern Wells. And a gentleman there is servicing that one. They're not lit by gas today, but by electricity, of course. But wonderful to see them around the town. Well, with the magnificent backdrop of Malvern Priory just there behind me. That's it for today on West Country Wanderings. I hope you enjoyed the tour here. I wasn't expecting it to be a very, very busy event, and so because it was so busy I did find it a little bit overwhelming, and I had to go away, though I did use the time profitably because I managed to go into a couple of shops and do my first little bit of Christmas shopping. I hope it's given you a little bit of a flavour of Christmas time. we will come back here to Great Malvern again because there is so much more to show you here when it's a little bit quieter though, so I can take you around it properly. But it was a tremendous atmosphere, and you hear lots of stories about town centres not flourishing. Well, I can assure you that today Great Malvern was very much flourishing indeed. So that was brilliant to see all the people out enjoying themselves with the bands, the music, the stalls, the outdoor food and drink, everything. Wonderful atmosphere here. Hope you enjoyed it too. Take care of yourselves, look after yourselves, and hope to see you on West Country Wanderings again very, very soon. All the best for now. Cheers. Goodbye.